On the internet, there's a subreddit called Switzerland is Fake. And it really feels true. When you're in Switzerland and you see the mountains and the beauty that just hits you in the face all of a sudden out of the valleys, you really do think, this has got to be fake. It's not real, you know? It's so stunningly beautiful. It's unbelievable. And the more you venture into the Alps, the more unbelievable it gets. There's houses built on the side of mountains. There's cows with bells ringing through the valleys, snow-capped hills and the glaciers and the waterfalls. It just feels like it's not real. It's from a fairy tale until you see it for yourself.
Brought to you by Ironback.
So after an epic day one, doing the Murden Via Ferrata, I had planned to go through the Alps on a motorbike to find the coolest roads in Europe. Sam was kind enough to let me borrow his bike. So on day two, I put together a short little loop up through the Alps to see if I can remember how to ride European roads, make sure all my camera equipment was working okay, and to get a feel for the bike I was riding, the big GS 1200.
First ride of the BMW. See how we go. First look at the bike. Sam showed me around the bike a little bit. See how this thing rides. Might ride good. Might ride no good. Let's find out. GPS mount there. Then we've got GoPro mount. And the GoPro mount. Unfortunately we have road tyres, which is going to be interesting in the dirt. Air-cooled 1200cc BMW GS. I haven't been very impressed with these, but it's probably perfect for this kind of riding because it's mostly tar and it's mostly nice sort of roads. This thing's heavy. Oh my God. It's like 350 kilos, something like that. It's not exactly a light bike. Right, ready to ride.
The route that I put together was about 460 kilometres. I thought I'll be able to do this easy, but how wrong I was. I got up fairly late, got organised and got on the bike.
All right, remember, drive on the right side of the road, Scott.
Starting to get a bit more mountainous.
Young fellas getting all excited. Or a few broken bones will fix that problem.
Thick tree coverage, much thicker than most of Australia. Most of Australia is a lot more thinned out.
Look at those fucking mountains. I think that's how big they are.
Now we get to the end. Small, narrow road. I mean, really a house thing now across it, mountain there. Phew!
This one I'm looking for. Look at that. Now we get into it.
You have to be careful on these narrow, winding roads. While you're busy looking at the scenery, a bend will come up or a car will come the other way and you'll nearly go off the road. That's one of the sketchiest things about Europe, is the roads are very narrow and windy. But man, are they fun when no one's around.
beautiful lake there. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Never swim over there, mate. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah.
I thought riding through the Alps, even during summertime, would be quite cool, but it wasn't. It was very warm.
Oh, rocks are hard. Go for a little swim, shall we? Swim down here maybe? Away from the crowds.
Once I got to the lake, I had to go for a swim. It had been a really surprisingly hot day. The water in the lake was perfect temperature. 24, 25 degrees, just beautiful and refreshing.
Yeah, that water's beautiful. So we're currently at the lake, and it's called, let's see if I can pronounce it, Clontalestras. It's close enough. It's about as close as you're going to get. But it's absolutely magical here. Just huge mountains, beautiful clear lake. Actually really nice temperature considering it's coming from the snow. And yeah, just amazing. And a few little fish too.
It was the middle of the week, but it must have been summer holidays because there was people everywhere. It was really interesting to see. People from France, Italy, and of course, Swiss, all on holiday, looking around this beautiful country. So after a swim, a bit of lunch, and a few beers, we're back on the road into even more mountainous country.
Well, it's a very beautiful spot we have there. Very impressed. I have no GPS. No way of knowing where to go.
I was already having trouble with my GPS charging system, so that was something I was going to have to look at throughout the day.
Yeah, fuckhead. I'm gonna fucking go around you here, you fucking dickhead. Yeah, fuckwit. Oh, my dreams are all coming true. Cows all get cowbells on them. What an interesting noise to hear. Piece of fucking shit. Second. Shut the fuck up.
GPS charging problems, I decided to try and fly my drone. I just bought a brand new drone with active tracking, so it can follow me through some intelligent software. The first time it flew straight into a tree, about 30 metres up from the valley floor. So I stopped and tried to find the drone. I could hear it beeping in the branches of the tree. I thought, I didn't come all this way to not get drone footage. So I decided, that's it, I'm going to climb this tree, I'm going to shake the drone out. The two trees that I had to climb were perched on the side of this steep hill. There was no branches at the bottom of the first tree, and I had no way to get up. I had to hug the tree like this and work my way up like a fireman's pole to get to the first branch. I then proceeded to climb about 30 to 40 metres up this tree. I found the drone and it was in the opposite tree where the two trees were touching together, and I shook the branches and shook it out of the tree. I then climbed back down the tree and got the drone.
That will fuck you up. I'm very tired now. Who needs to do via when you can just do massive tree climbs?
There was no damage in the drone, didn't seem to have any problems, but it wasn't very happy, that's for sure. Or I wasn't very happy. I then proceeded to try and fly the drone again, and the same thing happened. It just decided to fly itself into the ground. Gently, I must say, gently, but it was a problem. When I got back to Australia, I sent the drone in to get repaired to see what was going on with it. They advised me that it was a factory fault and that the drone was flying incorrectly from the factory. So it turned out okay.
So I'm just sitting here thinking about my little shakedown run that I did yesterday. I did nowhere near the amount of kilometres I thought I'd do, or thought I could do in the time frame I thought I could do them. Switzerland's a small country, but you can't get very far. It's so windy and twisty and turny, and there's traffic, and there's also heaps to see, way more to see than you think. Everywhere you go, there's some new thing to look at, and so you get distracted easily, and 200 kilometres in one day is a big day. I could have spent more time looking around, only that I mucked around till 10:30, 11 o'clock before I left, and I didn't finish till like 7:30 I got home. Very different to what I expected it to be. You know, it's different to Australia and the desert, where you can easily do 600-700 Ks in a day and see everything you need to see. I also had a few issues with GoPros and quad locks and GPS, and I crashed my drone twice, which was annoying. So that was an interesting afternoon, to say the least. But otherwise it was good. It gave me some good notes on what I need to do. My bike that I'm using was actually quite good. It was quite good. Not 100% the way I'd like it to handle and things like that. I mean, it is a BMW, so I have some prejudices against them. But very comfortable in the end to ride. A bit heavy, but very comfortable. Adjusted some brakes and things like that and did a few bits and pieces. But yeah, all in all, good. But I'm glad I went for a little short ride, because I'm going to be in for a big shock when I go my Swiss Alps ride next week. But I'm currently just mapping out some more via ferratas to do and just activities to do while I'm away. So let's see how we go.